the Aramaic Bible in English. Genesis chapter 14. And it came to pass in the days of Amarphel, king of Sinar, Arioch, king of Delasar, Cardlamar, king of Elam, and Tharael, king of the Jilites, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, Shemar, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zor. All of these joined together in the valley of Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Cardalamar, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Cardalamar and the kings that were with him, and smote the mighty men who were in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, and the valiant men who were in the city, and the Emins and Shava, Koriathaim, and the Horites in the mountains of Seir, as far as the oak of Paran, which is in the wilderness. And they returned and came to En Dina, which is Rakim, Kadesh, and they smote all the princes of the Amalekites and also the Amorites who dwelt in Engad. And there went out the king of Sodom and the king of Gomorrah and the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. All of these made war in the valley of Siddim, with Cadlamar, the king of Elam, and Tariel, the king of Jilites, and Marphel, king of Sinar, and Arioch, king of Delasar, 4 kings against 5. And the valley of Siddim was full of bitumen pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, and fell there. And those who survived fled to the mountain. And the raiders took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all of their provisions, and went their way. And they carried away Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one who escaped, and told Abram, the Hebrew, who dwelt by the oak of Mamre, which belonged to the Amorite brother of Anar, and brother of Eshcol, who were allies of Abram. And when Abram heard that his nephew had been taken captive, he armed his young men, born in his own house, 318, and pursued the raiders as far as Dan. And he divided his forces against them by night, he and his servants, and defeated them, and pursued them as far as Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought back Lot, his nephew, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to greet him after his return from the destruction of the forces of Cardalamar, and the kings who were with him at the valley of Sheva, that is, the king's valley. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, saying, Blessed be Abram to God, Most High, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High, God, who has delivered your enemies into your hands. And Abram gave him tithes of everything. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand to the God Most High, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take anything that belongs to you from a thread to a shoestring, lest you should say, I have made Abram rich. Save that which the young men have eaten, and the portions of the men who went with me. Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portions.